Wow.
If I want this to succeed, I have to stay focused.
2 foot by 3 foot. I'm 5 foot tall. So.
Have you guys been waiting for some big news?
Tracy! Hi! Third time filming.
Hello, it's me, Eva. Hey.
You know the old saying, when it rains, it pours. That's right. We're going to be talking about a lot of fun stuff throughout this vlog, I'm sure, because this is my first week navigating into something nobody knows, but you're about to find out. You just won't be the first to find out. Sorry. This is going to be an interesting vlog, and for all of you looking to start a small business, those of you wondering tax questions and all those things, sit tight, lay back, relax, and let's learn together. Welcome to Studio Vlog number 8. I'm Critterosity, and if you enjoy my content, I ask you, I beg and plead. Now, if you feel like it, tap the like, leave a comment, and subscribing does wonders for us as small shops. So thank you so much and enjoy the show. Day after my birthday, I'm thinking like, woo, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna get right to work. I've got to go see tax prep peep, you know, and do my thing. No, it wasn't that at all. Every time I just think things could be so easy. They're not. It has new growth. I'm sorry. It's just gonna stick up a lot for a while. That's my hair. I look like alfalfa. But when it comes to tax stuff, not my thing. And I'm sure it's not your thing either. So don't let taxes be the reason you don't go after your dreams. But think about the different options you have before just jumping straight into a Shopify, an Etsy, a this and that. All of them do different things. Etsy collects sales tax for you, so you don't have to report it. Shopify does not. They want you to report everything and they give you all the money. So weigh out your different options and do that, because right now mine's just a cluster, and I would love to just be done and have my QuickBooks set up and just be like, everything's taken care of. But in order to set up QuickBooks, this tax person has to really understand my business and understand what's the ins, what's the outs. So it's gonna be, like I said, June is gonna be my stressful get it together so everything is done and taken care of and like butter. That's what I want. But with all the different revenues that I get from different platforms, everybody's different. And so all these different places require different things or pay out differently, and things can get very confusing. So with that said, it has been a really stressful day. I feel good even though I'm stressed, and that's how I know whatever I'm doing for my body right now is definitely working. I'm getting better and better and stronger mentally. I'm not as depressed. I'm not as sad when something like this doesn't work out. Normally, I just start to feel the weight of the world. Normal Eva would have a full meltdown right now, and I just don't feel like doing that. And I'm also kind of just at my wit's end. I've been through the ringer with a lot of tax people who say that they understand, they don't. And for me, I've just now come to the terms of it's going to take time to get it right. Lost a lot in the past because people didn't explain it to me correctly, and I thought I was doing the right thing and listening to those tax people, and now I'm finding out, no, everything completely opposite. But that's okay. It's all a learning curve, and I have plenty of time to learn, so I'm gonna continue to learn and do my best. So this week has a lot of things that Tracy and I have to do, because the thing that you guys don't know is I will no longer have Tracy in the shop anymore. She won't be here to package. She won't be here with the laughter. She won't be here to hang out for my live sales. She wants to come back and do things from time to time, but Tracy's going back to a full-time job that she's had before. And for Tracy, she has to do what's best for her. So she is so sad, but I told her she always has a place here as things change for my business and sales slow down a bit, and I've got to get this all figured out, and I'm changing my shop launches so that the whole reason was when Tracy goes, I'll be able to do everything in a week with orders, and then I can order the extra things people want, I can ship, and then be kind of quiet for a few weeks to work on a new collection. And the reason I couldn't maintain before is because it was too much for me and people were buying at such random times. There was no schedule. There was no understanding of like, what do I need to buy? Wait, when did I buy that? Wait, I'm confused. And now I'm trying to narrow it down into a specific time. So though we will miss her terribly, I know that I can call her if I need her on a weekend, but for right now, honestly, everything's been pretty manageable. I've just been enjoying having her help me with back end stuff that I normally wouldn't have time to do, so that when she goes, everything will be organized, inventory will be accounted for, photos on my website will be up, and then I'm just doing maintenance. That's it. That's the plan. That's the goal. And we've kind of walked through it for a couple months to think about like, okay, how are you going to do this? And what's going to happen here? And what's going on with Art Hero? So with that said, it's a sad week for me. It's a sad week for Tracy, but also we're both celebrating that like there are changes and everything happened perfectly. As she's going, I'll be able to maintain like I did before the pandemic, and she'll be able to go back to work where she can make some good money, save up, and she can do whatever she needs to do for her family. That's the big news we've been holding in for about a month and a half. And yeah, it's a very weird feeling that I won't have her in, and it's gonna come down to me doing literally 100% of the work again. But it's slow enough that I can do that. So everything will stay exactly the same for customers, but for us, it will look a little different here. I know that the last vlog was a lot of me talking, so I'm gonna try to avoid that in this round. But like I said, you're gonna be seeing a lot of things very candidly, the changes that we have to do and things we have to finish up while I have Tracy's help. Of course, my iPad is dead again. It was fully charged this morning and it's already dead, and it was off the whole time I was gone today. So I'll be coming back to film this, but this is the kind of stuff that happens as I go to work on something and that's dead, and then I try to go on my phone to do something and that's dead. So I'm about to go work on my vlog while this charges, and then I need to start working on my trading card that is a surprise for my Art Heroes. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And then I have a commission I have to finish this week. It's my last commission that I sold 3 months ago. I gave myself 3 months to finish it, and the customer's so amazing. And just, yeah, Eva, of course I know you already stated it, but I always feel bad that they have to wait 3 months, you know? It's a lot going on, and I still have to order a bunch of things that I owe people right now that just either was a misprint or something happened to the product when it came to me, or I forgot something. And then once I catch up on that, we're golden. I'm all caught up and don't need to order any more stuff right now. So all of that you'll see throughout this process. Okay, I'm going to be working on this mermaid, and this is just something I've been meaning to work on, so I'm trying to get this one all squared away. You're asking about my birthday yesterday. It was really nice, really lovely, very quiet. That's why I wanted it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mushroom. I appreciate you. Thank you. Or figured out what days to go live, like when it works, when it doesn't work. So I'm going to be spending a lot of June starting to go live on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. Hello and welcome. What's today? Oh my gosh, what's today? Hold on. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Wow. I know that you watching this vlog are like, come on, Eva, you got this. I was letting people know like, oh, the stickers for my swatches aren't going to come in till June 20th. I was wrong. That's the second order I placed. So I just got a special delivery, and now I get to put some packages together, and I'm going to have you guys kind of peek over my shoulder, see what other people got, what were in some orders. However, some items I think I oversold on accident, not in a bad way. It just meant I, for some reason, had too much of a listing. Those were my Jellycat Post-it notes, so my bad. But I mean, everybody used to wait 3 to 10 business days. So everything pretty much comes in June 20th, which is a week from today. So technically my shop will stay open until Sunday, and then I start shipping more. But as things are coming in, we're just going to keep shipping. I have good news, bad news for myself. Good news is I think I got magnets of what I just ordered magnets of yesterday, thinking I didn't order magnets of all my swatches with watermelon. But as I'm looking at the shapes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I did. I ordered both stickers and magnets, but I had only made a listing for stickers. And when I did my shop launch, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to make a magnet of the set of these. So good news is I have even more stuff that I can ship out soon. I don't know, Tracy knows more than I do, but I don't know how many people ordered magnets. However, it just means they'll be in stock, and that's fantastic. But let's take a look as I go. So we're gonna take a look at the magnets first. And I ordered all of my watermelon squatches. So yay me, but also I literally just bought another round of these, and this is not cheap, you guys. When you have to buy more than 5 magnets, especially ones you already have in stock, you're like, I could have bought other things. But like I said, now I can split them up between Pop Shop and shows, in-person events. So there we go. And you can imagine the stickers will probably be the same. Stuck to me. Excited to get my Post-it notes in, to get them all prepped for the sampler packs. And look how cute these came out. And I've used a little bit of cardboard. These were supposed to be white cardboards, but we ran out, and I was like, I don't want people to have to wait. And then I got to make this my little sample pack. Now, you will notice that there are a little bit of like different sizes for each one. I have to cut them. And since you can only cut so many pressing down, if you've ever pressed down on paper to cut with a cutting board, they tend to slide and they start to go at an angle. Now, it's so minimal, it's not a big deal, but when you're cutting and then restacking them, they end up a little bit off. But that's the beauty of handmade or homemade or whatever. I'm hand cutting every single Post-it note into pieces to get this because the company does not offer these sizes. So I'm making it myself. Here's the little bakery one with little baked goods. This one we've got right here of my popcorn, because anyone that knows me knows that I love popcorn. I don't even know where I put my popcorn thing. I have several popcorn buckets, but here's a cute little one just to show you guys how much I love popcorn. I am totally working on my packaging, my branding. Like I said, I ran out of white backers because we put a lot of backers for the store, and I wanted it all to have a white backing. I love the little color for the washi tape, very simple. And it just, it's so cute, it's so cute. And I'm not even bragging about myself, I just like it. And then if those of you are interested, I do have another like wrapping paper still left. Wrapping paper is not cheap. Custom wrapping paper, not cheap. You'd have to buy it in crazy bulk. And shipping it is an issue. Shipping it in a roll is really easy. But some people want to ship with a ton of other items that are not the same size. Or they want 5 stickers and wrapping paper. And I'm just like, how do I ship this? So these are special rare occasions. Snag them while you can because I'll probably remove them because I get tired of shipping it. So I have all of my new stickers organized so I can grab the sets really easily. I'm actually going to be making little labels for them. I'm utilizing all the ones that we kept that were either somehow it wasn't working or they like cut through too much, whatever it was. And I'm gonna use this top label area and just recycle it. 4 orders out that we could do from all the orders just because of the extra things we're waiting on. And when I come back, I'm gonna work on additional items. So let's keep it moving. Right now, as I'm creating like a menu of items that I want for my additional items, this is things that have to do with the tiki squatches. So I have to like think about it. Number one, I know I want to offer another keychain, but this time they're gonna be 2 minis on one little chain, so that would be cute. Do 2 prints, those did really well last time. Well, stationery, of course. And that would be notepads, Post-its, and I'm gonna see if there's a pencil out there that I can do. Hey there. It is Wednesday and it has been a rough day. Not for any particular reason, not like something specifically. It's just been, my brain is really focused and it's hyper focusing on things, whereas usually I'm like, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. But now I'm like starting a project and seeing it all the way through, which is a good thing unless you're working on the wrong kind of project. It's not the wrong kind of project because based on what I told you guys with Tracy not being able to be helping anymore starting this coming week, I decided to just clean up the whole studio space, and I feel awful because Tracy's gonna be like, seriously, that took you forever? It's because you're gonna be in there. Sorry, Tracy. But I felt like I had to create a world that I need to live in. Tracy lived in clutter while I had the shop sometimes, or the space. Sometimes it was clean, sometimes it wasn't, and I feel really, really bad. But it's gonna happen to me too. Greg found me like a matching cabinet to my other cabinet that he recycled and found, and this one he recycled and found, like old, garage estate sale stuff. And they match well enough. I mean, there's stains and rust, but I don't care because I'm just gonna cover it in things. But I looked at that as a little project, and then before I knew it, I was like, in order to fit that here, I have to move that there. In order to put that there, I have to put this here. Oh my gosh. And then boom, the whole room changed almost 95% because I'm that person and I love change and I love new things. So thank you to Greg for finding that because it like makes my room even. They're almost identical, and the new one has these side things. Anyway, I'll take you on a tour a little bit later. It is now currently 3 o'clock. I went and got my nails redid because it's something I want to keep up. It's something I enjoy. I didn't think I'd enjoy getting my nails done, but I do. And a couple of my nails broke, so they look a little funny, but they'll only look a little funny for a while. This was my goal today. Before 4 o'clock, I was supposed to finish at least one character, and then I need to put some packages together that could ship today. And then run to the post office, come back, finish 2 more characters for the additional line, and then work on a canvas for my neighbor to embellish, which she lives right down the street, so that's really easy. I can get it done tonight and take it to her tonight. And then the last thing was starting my commission, so I can work on that all day tomorrow before going and hosting bingo. That way Tracy can ship that painting. So that is my plan. That's how I want to execute the day, and I hope it goes well. So wish me luck. Let's go on some TikTok and film some live. Just working on some character design, the food. They love going to theme parks, etc., etc. That is everything. Seriously, everything. But if you ever have questions, I am just an email contact away. Go back to coloring them in and adding my little designs. Okay, so Greg just found a second one of these cabinets. As you can see, this is like stained from being in someone's warehouse or garage, whatever, wherever he got it. But this is really awesome that we don't have in the other one. This one has little shelving units in it and little areas to like hang tape. So that's really nice. It'll close nice and I don't have to see all of this just out. I've been purchasing these little boxes just to make sure I can kind of organize better and see things in a row as opposed to spread out. I made a sticker sheet thing the other day that you guys watched. But what I'm doing is I'm just sticking them in the walls of this because he brought it home the day after or the day of me working on those. So it kind of just all worked out. I'm not upset about it. I love it. I'm so glad that I can utilize more space there by using my paper products and stickers in the wall. I've got notepads, Post-its, planners, etc. And I'm just really happy about it. I like the way it looks. So now it's time to go upstairs because I need to work on my Tiki Squatch additional items. And I'm very excited because I just met somebody on TikTok who started subscribing to me. I started having them follow the other day. So thank you, Kate, so much. They followed me on TikTok a while back and then they just started jumping on to my live again recently. And they found out about Art Hero subscription. And this is why I repeat myself like a million times because you never know what video people are gonna land on, what live they're gonna land on, if they're gonna be shopping on Pop Shop and randomly find me. There's so many people that have no idea who I am or what I do, and I always remind people I'm an experience. It's not just shopping live. There's so many perks and fun things that I try to give back, especially behind the scenes and things like that. So that was very exciting. And there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in the last vlog, I used my Squatch folder to change to my Adore sales, and I am so happy to report that the pink lines are all things that have already been purchased and sold out or sold one of two. And oh my goodness, I am so excited for this, you guys. If that was you, thank you so much for going to Adore in Temecula, California, shopping at the Promenade Mall and finding Adore and supporting me. It's so exciting, and I'm about to check right now just to see if anything else has sold in the past couple days because I saw what sold on my birthday and right before that, but I haven't checked my sales since. I try to wait like every few days just to see, and I'm there for 6 months, so this is why it is extremely important for me to push and share that I am in the mall, but I'm getting looked at by so many different people. Someone might come by and write my name down or follow me on Instagram like that, just from seeing it in the store. All of your purchases at Adore are extremely helpful, and that's why I've made some exclusive items you can only get there. Hey, I'm Critterosity. If you're enjoying this, please make sure you hit the subscribe, click, leave a comment below. Maybe you could give it a little heart. I heart you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the
She calls me day and night. I'm sorry, girl, you just don't make me feel right. I never meant to make you cry, you were right. Just leave me be, I'm not gonna put up a fight. And every time you wake up feeling worse and then you check the time. It's never what it feels like, just throw me a dime. If everything was good.
Hello and good morning. It is Thursday morning. Is this what it feels like to have a normal, healthy life? Please consider getting your health in check. It will change everything. I feel like I'm like 10 years younger. I feel really good. So last night I stayed up until, what time did I stay up till? 12:30. Finishing up my additional rewards, making my board for it. So I'm going to show you guys what that is and kind of explain it. I went live for 2.5 hours. I didn't even realize it was 2.5 hours. Time flies when you're having a good time with good people. My Instagram subscribers got a private live stream on Instagram, which I've never used that like exclusive button where it says stream only to your subscribers. It's amazing. I'm very thankful for it, so I don't have to set up a YouTube video to then, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd have to send the link to everybody, and if the link doesn't work or it doesn't record like it did the other day, so they gotta watch and they gotta help me design things and pick what they want to see things on. So that was really fun. And then they got to see things unfold, like, oh, I thought you were making this, I didn't know you were making that. That's really neat. And then this morning I have to work on my final commission that I owe somebody back from March, and I told them it would be 3 months. They bought it on March 14th, April, May, June 15th.
Have you guys been waiting for some big news? That's right, it's actually Monday of the new week. However, as I was finishing my vlog, some big news just dropped. That's right, folks, I'm teaming up with Gimme Swag. What's Gimme Swag, Eva? Well, they help crowdfund for artists like me to create things like plushies, keychains, and so much more. Well, folks, here it is, the big news. I'm coming out with my own plushie. However, in order for it to exist in the world, I need your help. That's right. Take some time, click on the link in my description, and please help me raise awareness about this new crowdfunding that we're gonna have. I also need your help picking out what characters you'd like to see as a plushie, and I need to narrow it down to just one. So, please, please, please remember, it takes all of us to make this work. In order to get updates, you will need to sign up on the newsletter for it, and you'll get all the updates as it comes along. That also is in the description below. It's exciting to share this big news, and thank you so much to Gimme Swag for working with me and trying to achieve my new dream and goal of being a toy designer. That's right! Who doesn't want a big plush to squeeze of Critterosity? Back to your regularly scheduled program.
So here we are today, and I have bingo tonight. Here we have my final layout. We have a pattern that I created, which is a repeat pattern. This is also going to be offered on fabric, and my squatches and watermelons are going to be a fabric pre-order going into the new week. We've got a lineup of my not my 5 characters, sorry. It's 3 characters, and then I've just created a cute little line of them so I can add it to the bottom of notepads. I can use it on my mugs wrapping around. I've got like a sampler post-it note pack where everybody's been really enjoying these sampler packs, so they don't have to own a whole stack of paper. It's just little bits, and they kind of get spread across everyone's want for them. A new utensil holder, which is brand new. This is an acrylic utensil holder. It could be utensils, brushes. I thought this would be really cool with swizzle sticks, anything they need for their little tiki bars. I just thought that'd be really cool. Some straws, etc. And then we have the acrylic charms, where every single character they add is a cost, and they're building up their acrylic charms. I've got a stamp set, which I cannot wait to use. And the reason I left them more blank, I guess, is so that people can paint on them, they can color them. A larger medium notepad so I can float the pattern in the background or put these guys at the bottom. This is just what I do for those that get additional rewards through my Art Hero subscription, and only they get that, and anything left over pours into Pop Shop live shows, etc. Instagram live. Anytime that I have extras, I try to make it fair and let everybody kind of get attached to something. But then I'm like, if you want to be guaranteed and not fight for the remaining pieces, being an Art Hero pays off, especially at only $3 a month if you do one of the lowest reward tiers. We have the Singing Tiki Squatches as a planner sticker set, and I almost forgot to post this last night when I did I did forget. And then I was like, why does it feel like I'm missing something? And I went, the sticker sheet. Luckily, I sent this at 12:30 at midnight, basically. So, people were probably asleep and didn't see it. And so I luckily got it on there before anyone filled it out that I know of. But if we noticed anybody might have missed it, I want to make sure, we write them and say, hey, just so you know, the planner sticker sheets are also a thing. One of those. But this is the full line that I created as some extras, trying to be unique, different, and I'm very excited to see if anyone filled it out. And I'm waiting for Tracy because I want us to open it together. It's like more fun when we check to see things together. You have that like hype woman next to you. So I'm going to go downstairs and film kind of our reaction to seeing if anybody liked any of these items, if somebody liked more things than others. And then there's a section where they can say they want additional items of things that weren't listed. So they could do a blanket, a pillow, a t-shirt, or whatever. And we can make those things for them as well, possibly. So with that said, I am now going to start sketching my commission for one of my customers that I'm going to be working on live today on Instagram. So now I'm like pumped to do this. I'm pumped because when I finally come up with a design that I personally like love, then it makes it more fun for me when I get to, work on it. So I cannot wait. I'm going to kind of split this between the two. I know most of my subscribers are going to want to see me, our followers. I hate the word followers. Most of my friends on Instagram will probably want to watch it on Instagram. So I'm going to give TikTok a taste of the line work. And then I'm going to do all of my tracing and putting it on canvas and get everything all set over on Instagram. Okay, I'm about to go live, and 3, 2, 1. Now I'm on TikTok, and I'll be live working on the line work. So here we go. Okay, so I just got done showing this on TikTok. I gained some new followers, which is always great. I could be on TikTok for 20 minutes and I gain followers. I go on Instagram for 2 hours and nobody signs up. Now that I have this drawn, I'm going to go downstairs, grab my watercolor pad, get a piece of paper, get this all set up for Instagram Live, stand up my board, and so I'll walk you guys through the process of that before I actually go live on Instagram. Okay, so I just screenshot this really small, well, not really small, but I need to expand it almost to the size of this. So when I go to my camera roll, I leave it as small as I can so that I can expand it to what I need, and then that way it's going to be about an 8 by 10. I just got a text from Tracy that says that she'll be here in about 15 minutes. I'm very excited to tell her a couple things, which you guys are going to hear at the same time. And I just got my first approval and good to go to teach a summer lesson twice to the teens at the Boys and Girls Club. I try to raise money for them at my Isle of Magic event. Again, if you're not following, please check it out. Our show is free and fun. And it's only 5 hours long once a year now. So why not? And it's at a pinball auction house. You get to play pinball all day. I locked in Unidos Market, so I'm good to go on Unidos and do my final show of the summer for a while. But it's a cosplay event, so it was a no-brainer. All these good things are happening so quickly, and it's snowballing, and I can feel the energy being put out there, and my affirmations are paying off, where I'm like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It will happen if it happens. I've got to put, and I owe my friend, again, you're gonna see me, just her, she is my Buddha. Maria Vega Paints was like, you can only get 100% of what you put 100% into. And that is why I am hardcore focusing on the 100% things I want to have happen and letting go of the things that are taking a portion of that. We're gonna find out what Tracy thinks of the new setup and if she's mad at me for doing it after she's about to leave. I'm sorry I waited this long to clean the room. You're like, now you clean it.
That's what I said though. I was
See?
like, seriously?
Tracy!
Hi!
Third time filming. Tracy, I just signed a contract for the thing that's so exciting.
Oh my gosh!
We nailed it! Tracy, I'm going to be doing something at the Boys and Girls Club for free! What? Yeah! Teaching kids art! Tracy, it's your last week here! Wah, wah. We're really sad about it.
For real sad.
But for real sad, this is no joke. We're just trying to run through all the things we were hitting. And lastly, we have additional items, which I'm super excited about, and we're about to find out if anyone filled out the and you're gonna see a drum roll. 8 responses! That's fantastic. Anything over 1 response is amazing. Add it, and I couldn't add it to that photo. So there's that, and my subscribers on Instagram helped me build that.
That's so cute.
Because they told me what they were hoping would be on it, and they wanted little labels and.
Hello, it's me, Eva. Hey.
Welcome back to the studio. It is just after 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I feel like I always have to say that now. I just got back from my bingo event tonight at Three Weavers Brewing. As you can see, my drapes are closed at night because windows at night freak me out. Write in the comments if you understand this, because terrifying. But I have the windows closed, so now I have all this white around me just to make me focus strictly on what I'm working on. So I'm going to go live on Instagram Live and finish this bad boy before I go to sleep. That means I have pretty much till midnight is the goal. And then tomorrow I'm going to wake up, work on 2 more things, and then I have to order all my additional items that people have ordered on Art Hero Monthly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boop, 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 boop. You've just been booped. It's not morning. It's like 1 in the afternoon. I kind of had a bummer call today that first started my morning off. Not very good. But because of my friend, Annie Macbeth, has posted trust the process. I am trying to keep that in mind. And I'm just reminding myself I am just a human trying to do the right things. And I can't depend on other people to control those feelings for me. I can't depend on other people to give me information that I'm hoping makes my day better. So you know what? I'm trusting the process. I'm doing the best I can do, being the best me I can be. And that's it. There's nothing else I can do. Today is Friday. And if you know me, I am a weekend lover. So I am ready. I'm ready to go see movies this weekend to release some endorphins. At 5 o'clock tonight, I'm going live with Tracy with a couple things to say thank you for all the work she's done for me. Thank you will never be enough. But I'm going to go live at 5. Live at 5. Hello, it's live at 5 with Cruderosity. And I just completed this little girl right here. And I'm very, very, very proud of her. It's going to be tough to know she's off into the world. But the great news is I know where she's going, and I know she's going to be in the best home ever. And eventually I'll open commissions, but I'm just going to take one at a time. And when I complete it, I'll open another one. And I think I'm going to open some digital commissions next because it's easier to do a digital commission. So it's called Let's Get Digital. And someone can choose an original that is not digital and have me make it digital. And then it becomes a print, a sticker, a magnet, and people can order it on anything. It's not limited edition, but it gets into my catalog. And so I love that because it's more so what other people would want to see as digital art to put on products than me just guessing what people want. Officially done for my neighbor's daughter, Sydney, and I really hope she enjoys it. It's all embellished with glitter at the bottom. Might be a little bit hard to see in the lighting, but maybe it'll show up. There we go. Big 2x3 embellished canvas. These are available on my shop under the prints, so if you guys are ever interested.
2 foot by 3 foot. I'm 5 foot tall, so.
And they can also be made this way depending on the design. Okay, so I just got back from celebrating Tracy and her new journey. It was a rough night. We had a lot of the, oh, but again, I know all will be great. So we went live, embarrassed Tracy. I dressed like a cat. It was good times. I dressed like Simba, actually, which is a cat, lion. Deal. But it doesn't matter. The point is it was a lot of fun. It was silly. It surprised her. She was happy. I have a whole list from Tracy, a whole 2 lists from Tracy of things I need to order. She got done doing almost everything she could possibly do to help me on my new journey, and now it's up to me. Anyway, I'm going to finish the night by ordering stuff. Tomorrow I need to work on newsletters and then start organizing what my week's going to look like next week. So yeah, have a great night. Good morning. Thor is laying in my chair where I work on my iPad, so I've had to switch chairs. But today's Saturday, it's early. I just got out of the shower. I feel so refreshed, so nice. I've got my hot water boiling for my tea, and I'm gonna take some more Manuka honey this morning. And I don't know, I'm just gonna start to relax today. I have a lot to do, but I think if I focus today, get it all done, I should be done by about maybe like 3 o'clock today. And then tomorrow, I really don't have any plans. I know it's Father's Day. I don't live near my dad, so I'm just gonna be calling him and wishing him a happy Father's Day. He called me for my birthday, and I knew Father's Day was coming up, and I had missed his call, so I was like, we'll just knock it all out in one day. Enjoying this beautiful weather. It's like our first day of full sun in the morning. I thought it wasn't gonna happen, and it is, which I'm so happy because my garden's actually gonna get to see the light. Wonderful messages I'm waking up to this morning. You know, sad they're seeing Tracy go, but like, there you go, another Instagram message. Seeing Tracy go and, you know, wishing me luck in figuring it out on my own again. And like I said, I can do it. It's a lot of time management. It's a lot of time management. And that's something I've never done, is treated myself like an employee. I've always just been, oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. I'm making the money. I'm calling the shots. But really, at the end of the day, I owe it to myself to take lunch breaks. I owe it to myself to get 15-minute breaks. I owe it to myself to clock out at a certain time. And I think that's just poor time management skills that I have. So I'm very excited to start scheduling. I've got my new planners that I came out with, and I'm going to be using mine a lot more, using my planner sticker sheet. Shameless plug, if you love Jellycat, there will be more and more friends to choose from in July. So if you guys have any thoughts about things you'd like to see coming up in the future, and maybe you have some questions you would like answered as a small business or starting a small business, or you're an artist with some questions, please leave me comments below. Tell me, and in the next couple weeks I'll be covering a lot of Q&As that I've gotten through Instagram. Use the comments below if you have questions, if you have thoughts. You never know, you might be asking questions someone else has. Hey, what are you doing, my boy? Signed up for like additional rewards. So right now I'm going in and creating my Medium notepads. I just think it's really fun, great for like keeping that notepad around for like birthdays and stuff. But now I need to make the one that's going to be all the tikis at the bottom. All right, something I've been meaning to do for a long time. I just designed little backer cards that are limited edition. And this is something I'm going to start doing so that people are more excited to use the shop launch and Pop Shop. So if you support me on Pop Shop or Shop Launch days, that was hard to say, Pop Shop, Shop Launch days, and you get something that is 4x6 to 5x7 sizes, I'll be throwing in a specialty backer card that is actually an exclusive print. So again, the more sales, the better. Now, if it's larger, I'll just make sure I throw one of the two in. You won't know, but if it's a bigger one, I'm trying to find a manufacturer that I like, that I want to get like postcards that are 8x10. So I am looking for local manufacturers. These are just backer card throw-ins. They're not meant to be top of the line like postcards or anything like that. Of course, affordability, the more you package, the more money it is. And the more I throw in for freebies, I love, but it does add up, and that's money that is into marketing, but not always necessarily a return. watch for my next shop launch, watch for my next pop shops. I think the items are not going to come in for my next pop shop, but the following pop shop. And then maybe I'll throw them into Instagram lives and stuff. I'm just saying, whenever you make a purchase from me where you have to use some sort of buying and have me ship it, I'll throw them in. And we're going to get some video. Right now we're filming a live video, except for they don't know yet. And I'm working on my new planner and using my planner sticker sheets. Super fun. Sunday fun day. What I'm doing right now is I'm working on a little cut out the character and cut out the character and all the pieces, and I'm sending this to my newsletter group, and they can color all the pieces, like his arms are separate. It can be over ice cream, a churro, popcorn. I'm about to send this off to my newsletter people that are subscribed to the free Critterosity Friends newsletter, and I've already sent out the Art Heroes subscribers newsletter, and I'm sorry I look like a hot mess because I didn't shower today to let my hair just be. I've just sent out all of my newsletters. I have created my planner for Art Heroes. This is part of the new things I have to do. I have to start logging in as a customer. Start logging in as a worker for myself and pretend like I'm going into work. I'm taking my breaks when I do. And I have to rely on my schedules that I'm making for myself and hope that I stay on top and on task. There's going to be a lot of new things, but I feel like because I'm weeding out shows and slowing down on saying yes to a lot of things, it's going to allow me the time to do what I need to do, and stay on top of it and give everybody the best of me that I can. This is going to be new. This is going to be very exciting and new and different and scary, and I'll miss Tracy and I'll be like, Tracy, where did you put this? And Tracy, how do you do that? But I'm a big girl. I can do this. It started with just me. It grew during the pandemic and I needed help. And now I'm going back to manageable enough. And not thinning myself out. And something I've definitely learned over the last 2 weeks is whatever people don't see and don't know, they have no idea it's missing on my shop. They have no idea what's in here. They don't know what they're missing out on if I haven't put it out there. So it's learning to slow down, not be too excited, only share what I know I've already created or I'm on the path of finishing, whatever it might be. And then sharing that information to get people excited instead of biting off more than I can chew and wondering where the time is to do that. Thank you so much for being a part of this vlog.